All right, let's keep it going. We got 5 rolls of dimes here. Quick little hit. We're going to see if we can find some silver, maybe some varieties, key dates perhaps. So let's go ahead and bust into this. Let's pour the whole thing right in my hand here, and then we'll stack it up a little bit. All right, there's a couple stragglers there. So we got 17. So we're just going to go ahead and start here. Another 17. 2005, 17, 17, 77. Of course, I'm just going to blow right through this. 16, 06, 96p, 17. Wow, did I get half a roll of 17s here or what? So someone asked me what's the big advantage of searching through dimes than any other denomination. Okay, well, they are the least favored type of denomination in U.S. coinage today. Okay, they are an old design that has not undergone an overhaul yet, much like all the other denominations have. So people are less apt to pick these up at the bank. There's a 66, not a keeper, of course, and it's because of that. Now, here's where you get the leg up over everybody when you get dimes. You are more apt to find silver in dime rolls than you would any other denomination. Nickels would be a close second, only because they kind of fly in under the radar. It's a very short window, or a short date range. And of course, that's the 42 to 45 silver war nickels. I'll pull out all the 67s. There's a double die obverse that I'm going to check on that one. That's also a cherry picker's guide variety. It's a nice hit if you were able to find one. Because these are less searched than any other denomination, as 05p, you're more apt to find, number one, silver, which I think I've found more silver going through dimes than I have half dollars or quarters, because half dollars have been searched up and down, especially here in the West Coast. And it's extremely tough this day and age because everybody's doing it, and more of these coins are coming out of circulation, and they're being either held onto or they're being resold on the secondary market for silver stackers and people that invest. So pretty tough to find silver out there. There are caches. In fact, someone on my Facebook group had busted open a box of half dollars and had come across about, I don't know, if I had to guess, if I remember right, there was about 40 or so silver, 20 in which are Franklin and Walking Liberty halves. So that's pretty cool. And those are still out there. I see it all the time on my Facebook groups. There's one called Silver Miners. If you guys are interested, you should go check it out. It's a 68D, 74D. A lot of the ones I'm bypassing, by the way, are common 90s and 2000s coins. Not even worth going through unless there's a 97 West Point in there. You know, that's a mint set only release. But I have found about a dozen of them going through dimes over the years. Was a set is another 68D. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Some people just hate dimes because it's like, the return on them is so bad. If you were to find silver, you know, a coin is only, you know, you could sell it for $1.25 melt. You know, sometimes even lower. You know what? That's true. I mean, you don't get a lot of money for silver dimes. And they're, again, for bulk silver dimes, it's not particularly attractive of a buy anywhere. I think silver dime rolls are selling on eBay between $50 and $55 pretty regularly now, even with the small price fluctuations of silver. 84p. But isn't that crazy? The price of silver has been stagnant for the better part of the last 2, maybe 3 years. It's hovered and it's stayed in that $15 to $17 range for as long as I could remember. It kind of replays and harks back to the 1990s when the price of silver stayed at like $5 an ounce for the whole decade. Now it's gone up a little bit more. There was a 69D. I'll put that aside to see if there's a repunchment mark. And yeah, but I remember $5 being the common buy rate for silver per ounce, and coin shops were having a hard time trying to unload their silver scrap at that time. I remember because I had a buddy that worked at the Carson City, how was it, silver and gold, Northern Nevada coin is what it was. And I remember during that time because I had just graduated high school, and yeah, he worked part-time at this establishment. Of course, you know, if you guys don't know, they have a shop in Carson City and one in Nevada, both very well known. But in any event, he said, yeah, they had a hard time selling. And when they did buy, they were paying out next to nothing for the stuff because price of silver was so low. Can't really say that in 2008, huh? Can you? Everybody and their brother was trying to find silver the best that they can at the recession. And let's see, I think if I had to remember, I sold roughly $400 face in just Drek material, silver. $400 face in assorted, I think it was mostly $half too. Assorted dimes, quarters, and halves. And made out pretty good. Sold that, 2009, I believe. Nothing there. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm skunking out tonight. No silver in this batch either. Kind of a hard sell, I tell you. When you only pick up 5 rolls, it's, you know, it's hit or miss whether you pick up 5 rolls or is another 67, but it's got paint on there. I'll check that one out later. Kind of a hard sell to find silver when you only pick up 5 rolls, but for the sake of brevity of these videos, you know, I don't want to do a video just continuously rambling on about stuff that you guys probably already know. There's another 69D. And not anything to show for it. It's 67. Believe me, this does not discourage me one bit. It's only 5 rolls. It's when you go on a skunk of going, there's another 67, going through, I think at my high point, I went through about $6,500 in coinage and not have anything to show for it. Okay, I did find a few varieties, but silver, that's what everybody's looking for. Even though price of silver is at $16 an ounce, it's still very much one of the chase opportunities in going through coin roll, you know, from the bank. So that wraps up the 5 rolls of dimes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the conversation at least. And yeah, whatever you guys do, keep on hunting, keep on stacking, and keep coin roll hunting. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to get into the hobby. And like always, okay, you have the opportunity to buy some supplies and books and whatnot down below. Just go ahead and click where it says show more. It'll expand the window, plus I'll have all the other information I put in there as well. But if you guys are looking for some supplies on the cheap, Amazon boy, that's what I recommend for you. You guys have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks again, guys. Take care.